Welcome back, everybody, to our week freaking 6 NFL reactions. It's a pleasure to have you guys all here on the channel, and let's just get right into this. Our first game, a stunner. I predicted the opposite in this matchup. If you guys watched my NFL predictions last week, if you didn't, go watch them and see how wrong I was, because this is kind of a week of upsets. But New York defeating Philadelphia Eagles. The white boys got their motion back. And just all you got to do is watch some New York Giants football. I'm a Lions fan, and I considered buying a Cam Skattebo or Jackson Dart jersey this past friggin' week. So it's kind of crazy to think about how they had really no momentum going, and then, a late first-round pick and then like a third, fourth-round pick kind of guy can just jumpstart your franchise like that. But a good shock to the heart of Philadelphia Eagles fans. It's always a good day when Philly loses. I only cheer for Philly when the other team is I hate more, so probably pretty much either the Chiefs or the Packers. But Philly loses. White boys got their motion back. The CTE brothers, that's what they're calling them. And the Giants get their Thursday night football victory. Next up is going to be Tampa Bay defeating the 49ers. Baker Mayfield might be the league MVP this year, and it's not ridiculous to say that. I've always been a big Baker believer. I'm happy for him that, if you go back 2-3 years ago, the discourse around Baker Mayfield is completely different. You got people telling him he should just retire. He's washed up, career backup. He'll never be a franchise guy. Tampa Bay takes a chance on him. It's a great situation, and, he's balling out. As of today, he's the MVP of the league, so good for Baker. Mac Jones and the 49ers not able to get the deal done. But there's some rumblings that Brock Purdy might make his return this week. So that's positive news for 49ers fans, paying them all that money. But next up will be Green Bay taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, winning 27-18. And they almost lost to Joe Flacco twice in the same year. But they didn't do that. Jordan Love played good. Bengals are Bengals. The Bengals, hopefully they can draft like an O-lineman or maybe some defense with this high first-round pick that they're about to get. But there's that. Maybe one of the worst games of the week, just looking at team to team. The Raiders take down the Tennessee Titans 20-10. Brian Callahan is officially out as head coach in Tennessee. What can we expect? I don't know anyone who saw him get hired and was like, yeah, I think that's a good move by the Titans. But they end up losing to the Raiders. When they stop letting Geno throw so much, not a lot of bad things happen. Next up will be the Rams defeating the trash garbage Baltimore Ravens. I don't know when Lamar's even going to be back. I heard he might be back this week, but that's looking at it from a very positive view. They're 1-5, so they lose 17-3 to the Rams. The Rams get back in the win column after falling to the 49ers last week. Next up will be the 5-1 Indianapolis Colts. When's the last time you could say the 5-1 Indianapolis Colts? If you would have told me that in week 6 the Colts would be 5-1, led by Danny freaking Dimes, I wouldn't know I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you. Arizona, they had a lead up until the late stage of that game, and it was I believe it was Jacoby Brissett playing for them, and he put up a good performance, just for being a backup, but not able to get the job done there. Next up will be the Chargers defeating Miami on a walk-off field goal, 29-27. If the Chargers Super Bowl aspirations weren't already dead in the water, they might be now. Because you can't go out there and beat a pitiful Miami team by 2 points. You're on the road, I get it. But Justin Herbert is supposed to be an MVP candidate this year. He was looking like it at the start of the year. They went out there, beat the Chiefs, started 2-0 or 3-0. Lost to the Giants, and they almost just lost 3-0. They're back in the win column. They're now 4-2. Miami's just terrible. Not a lot of hope for the Dolphins. Next up is going to be Pittsburgh defeating the Cleveland Browns 23-9. Their division is terrible. Usually, the AFC North is one of the most strong divisions in all of football, but I can see the Pittsburgh Steelers win 11 to 12 games just off how terrible their division is. They've got the Browns, dog shit. Bengals, dog shit without Joe Burrow. When he comes back, they'll probably finish second. And then the Ravens, Browns, and Bengals all are ass this year. Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh is nothing special. We know exactly what Pittsburgh is. Aaron Rodgers, I'll give you your credit. I had to watch you shit on my team for 10 years, and then you go off, you suck in New York. I'm thinking, you're washed, old man. And then you go ahead and kind of have a resurgence kind of year in Pittsburgh. So, shout out to Aaron Rodgers for that. And they'll probably they're gonna cakewalk this division. I think they're either 4-2 or 5-1. I think they're 4-2. But next up will be Seattle defeating Jacksonville 20-12. Jacksonville, I'm a Trevor Lawrence glazer. Travis Hunter high key cost him that game because he got a touchdown called back. BTJ had a monster game, but Seattle is just, I don't believe in Seattle long term. I don't think Seattle's a Super Bowl contender. I think if Seattle went on to go to the Super Bowl and maybe even win it, I'll be overly shocked. I'll even go as far as to say this. If the Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl, I will run a mile naked around my entire block and post it here on YouTube. I'll have my account deleted pretty much. I'll get my stuff taken off the internet if the Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl. And that's how confident I am that they are pretenders. They're a cupcake team. Just like another cupcake team we're about to talk about. The New England Patriots defeat the New Orleans Saints 25-19. I'm being a little bit facetious. I do like the Patriots. I like what they have in Drake May. Drake May's a dog. I've been saying this. If you've been watching the videos, and there's very few of you guys actually watching the videos, but if you're watching the videos, you would know that I'm a Drake May believer. I'm a big Drake May guy. They go out there and squeeze out a win in New Orleans. Those refs were terrible. I've seen half of those calls that got called back. I don't believe there were penalties. Next up, I know I said the Las Vegas-Tennessee game was like the worst game on paper, but this was the worst game. In London, Denver 13, New York 11. Justin Fields had 45 passing yards. You know what team that reminds me of? Last year. But, I don't even really have anything much to say about this. I feel sorry for my brothers in the UK and London for multiple reasons, but mostly because you had to watch the New York Jets play football. They fall to 0-6. Next up, I don't want to talk about it. Detroit 17, Kansas City 30. Fuck the refs. Fuck Juju. Free Brian Branch till it's backwards. Chicago 25, Washington 24. Jake Moody, the Michigan GOAT. He was actually incredible in college. One of the best kickers. Should have won the Lou Groza Award in college. But he got robbed. Some dude from fucking Mizzou won it. So, whatever with that. But they signed Jake Moody. He got cut by the 49ers just because he was incredibly ass in the league up to this point. But Jake Moody gets signed off the sofa, goes out there and drills a game winner. And then, tell me, bro, I've never seen a team be so hot and so cold, like week to week in a season, the Atlanta Falcons. They go out there and beat the Buffalo Bills 24-14 at home. The Bills easily could have won this game. They got off to a really slow start and worked their way back and had multiple chances to go win that game in the end, but they just blew it. So, not really much to say there. Josh Allen, we got to do better, buddy. I know you will. Bad week. But that is it for our Week 6 NFL reactions. Let me know if you guys liked the video. Drop a like on the video if you did. Comment what you guys want to see next. I want to branch out more. Posting, basketball. I know basketball's starting up. Hockey. I know I'm not a big hockey ball knower, but I'm going to be doing some NBA stuff this winter. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm on 2K right now. I can show you guys. I'm on 2K right now. So if you guys want to see some 2K videos, let your boy know. And anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time.